the United States of America quarter dollar. 1985 is a fascinating piece of modern American coinage that continues to attract collectors, history lovers, and everyday hobbyists. Struck during the era of high-volume minting, the 1985 Washington quarter remains an important part of the long-running Washington quarter series that began in 1932, although it is common in circulation today. It carries rich historical value and an iconic design that makes it stand out in any coin collection. This quarter features the famous profile of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. His portrait has been the centerpiece of the 25-cent coin for decades, representing leadership, integrity, and the early foundations of the United States. On the reverse side, the impressive heraldic eagle can be seen perched on a bundle of arrows, with olive branches below, symbolizing both America's readiness to defend itself and its desire for peace. In 1985, the quarter was produced at both the Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, and the Denver Mint, D mint mark. These coins were made from copper nickel clad, not silver, as silver quarters had been discontinued after 1964. Despite their commonness, high-grade uncirculated examples and rare mint errors from 1985 can still be valuable to collectors today. Many 1985 quarters show classic signs of circulation wear, such as smoothing on Washington's cheek and hair, or light fading on the eagle's feathers. But well-preserved pieces still shine with their original mint luster, making them ideal for collectors aiming to complete a date and mint set. Whether you found this coin in change, inherited it, or discovered it while coin hunting, the 1985 quarter dollar is a wonderful reminder of American history, minting traditions, and the lasting legacy of the Washington quarter series.
The 1985 Washington quarter represents a period when the U.S. Mint was producing billions of coins annually to support America's growing economic activity. These quarters circulated heavily across the country, making them a common but historically significant part of American numismatics. Collectors often look at 1980s quarters to identify how minting technology evolved over the decades. The 1985 issue is an example of the modern, mass-produced cupra-nickel coinage that replaced the earlier 90% silver designs of the pre-1965 era. A notable aspect of the 1985 quarter is the strong, detailed portrait of George Washington. Although the design dates back to 1932, the mint continued refining the dies to keep the portrait sharp and visually appealing. On millions of coins, the Washington quarter's reverse eagle design became a long-standing symbol of American strength. By 1985, this design had been in use for more than 50 years, making it one of the most recognizable coin designs in U.S. history. Many circulated 1,985 quarters show signs of wear, as they were used extensively in everyday transactions. This makes uncirculated specimens, especially those with strong mint luster, more desirable among collectors. 1985 quarters minted in Philadelphia have no mint mark, which often confuses new collectors. In contrast, Denver minted quarters carry a clear D, helping collectors differentiate the two varieties easily. Although silver was no longer used in quarters after 1964, some collectors still test older-looking coins for metal composition out of curiosity. The 1985 quarter, however, is always copper-nickel clad, in high mint state grades like MS66 or MS67. The 1985 Washington quarter can become significantly valuable. Such coins require flawless surfaces, strong strike quality, and a bright, original mint sheen. Coin errors from 1985 occasionally appear in the market. These include die cracks, off-center strikes, and clipped planchets. Any of these unusual minting mistakes can dramatically increase a coin's worth. The reverse eagle design is symbolic, not just decorative. The arrows represent military readiness, while the olive branches symbolize peace. The balance of both elements reflects the dual strength and diplomacy of the United States. For many collectors, the 1,985 quarter serves as a Placeholder coin in Dayton Mint. Sets before they seek higher grade examples. It is an accessible entry point into the Washington Quarter series. The reeded edge of the quarter is not just for decoration. Historically, reeding prevented coin clipping, shaving off small amounts of precious metal. Even though 1985 quarters do not contain silver, the tradition continues. Millions of Americans in the 1980s heavily relied on quarters for daily conveniences such as payphones, laundromats, toll booths, and arcade machines. The 1985 quarter played a major role in this era of coin-operated services. The condition known as toning sometimes appears on 1985 quarters, creating color.